evening from Toronto. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, the Grizzlies have long departed Vancouver. The Raptors are Canada's team. And right now, one of the most consistent in the NBA.
And this team has a whole country behind them, Ed, just not a city.
The Utah Jazz begin the game with the basketball. To Fareed. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. They trail by 2. Got a piece to knock it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Kenneth Fareed trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 65% free throw shooter. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. It's the Raptors with the basketball. And Harden takes in the rebound. Nothing going here on that drive. To Bledsoe, beyond the arc for 3. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Fareed to Harden. 4-3. His first effort off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Couldn't keep it in. Out off Kenneth Fareed. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Short jumper won't go down. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Howard. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Now it's Harden, controlling the offense. Takes stock of the floor. Harden can't go down. Smothering defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Taken by the Raptors. Layup goes down. Well done.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Curling inside. James Harden. First couple didn't go. That one is true. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
With James Harden, muscle memory. Gets it to go.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
The drive, right to the basket. Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Number 31,
Evans. Kenneth Fareed sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Bledsoe with it up top. Up 6. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. you essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball, and there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Number 20, Brandon Knight.
Nothing going here on that drive.
Defensive foul to number 20, Brandon.
And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
First one goes down. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Trying to cash in. Bledsoe shot off the mark. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Here's a chance from long range. The 7-footer, Bamba, with the board. Short jumper misses. Jazz have it. To Bledsoe. Eric Bledsoe. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
To Fareed. Kenneth Fareed powers it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Evans, down to West. Send it away!
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Substitution being made in this one.
And number 24,
To Evans. Wide open look, won't go.
That's called a heat check right there. Surprised he missed that one. That was an open look.
Eric Bledsoe, 3 for 4. Good start.
the assist from number 35, Kenneth Fareed.
Long heave from 3/4 court. First quarter is complete. A nice advantage so far for the Jazz. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Dinwiddie into the front court. His guys trail by 13. And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Shot from the lane won't go.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Toronto has the basketball. In a flash, scores at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
That's out. Last touch by Dwayne Dedmon. Evans driving to the basket, but a shot won't go. Tosses. That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Jazz. Dinwiddie with the basketball. His guys currently down by 13. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. He wants it at the rim and scores.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
To Howard. Superman, Dwight Howard. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Smith with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line. Tyreke Evans. He's got 2 shots coming. Shoots it at 75% for his career. First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Subbing in for the
Harden with it up top. It's a 9-point lead. For 3, well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Flushes it home.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
James Harden. 3 for 6 now.
It just seems like one of 3 things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a 3. Pick your poison.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Short jumper off the mark.
Just the thought of coming into the lane amongst the trees, that shot was altered before he even took it.
Harden. Almost, but no good. The follow won't go either. Fires the 3. And the rebound taken down by Griffin. Dinwiddie into the front court. 9-point margin. Deep right corner. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. Harden. Shakes free and hits.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Dinwiddie here against Harden. Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be.
And a put-back slam.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Count it.
What I like about Spencer Dinwiddie is that he's a worker. I remember he got hurt his last year in college at Colorado, still decided to take a chance on himself, went into the draft, got drafted 2nd round, and now I see him still defining and refining his game.
Toronto with the basketball. Down for Smith. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
And you best believe that every one of those that goes in fills the confidence meter.
Harden in possession. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. Oh, that's how it's done.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion, the backspin. It gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Brandon Knight against Harden. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Harden with the basketball. The lead stands at 9. Fires the 3. Textbook defense. Smith now into the front court. He'll run the offense. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Probably option 3 right there in the court, but every player is a threat. No excuse for that easy bucket.
He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
To Harden, going a launch beyond the arc. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Has a chance. Shot for McDermott, no good. Deep three, at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. Slams it home on the putback. That'll do it for the first half. The Jazz out in front.
Back to Ed and Jay.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. To Evans. Has a look. Shot by Evans won't fall. To Harden. From long range. He was all over him.
Give the defense some credit here. He killed them in the first half, driving and scoring at will. But now, it's lockdown time.
Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
That's how you defend. To Dinwiddie. And finishes strong. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Lets it fly from long range. Man, that was a tough shot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Tyreke Evans here against Harden. Beyond the arc for 3. Now that's a contest to Harden. 4-3. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
To Howard. And a throwdown. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Harden. Message received. Well defended. Dinwiddie with the basketball. His guys trail by 10. From the painted area, won't go down. Harden. To Bledsoe. Harden. Tough shot. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Harden. Smothering D. To Dinwiddie. Oh, nice find for the basket.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Dinwiddie into the front court. His guys down by 9. Superman, Dwight Howard. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To J.R. Smith. Got it.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Trying to cash in. Shot no good there by Dinwiddie. To Bledsoe.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not there for Bledsoe. Defense all over him. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up a three.
Toronto has the basketball. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go. And that's a backcourt violation. Return label included.
Offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
Mason Plumlee with a piece. Has a chance. Deep two there, won't go.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. The Jazz in command. It's Utah basketball as we begin the 4th quarter. And this one, Jay, not totally in the win column yet, but with a double-digit lead, you have to like their chances.
I love when I start seeing fans exit the arena so early in this game and I hear people say, this one should be in the bag. Well, guess what? It's never a guarantee. You have to be careful not to slow down the pace of the game and take the air out of the basketball. You have to put your foot on the gas and try to win this game with a sense of urgency.
Toronto with the basketball. Great feed, sets it up. It was right there. To Harden for three. That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Down a bundle to Griffin. Missed a wide open look. Another follow. Stays out.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
And Jay, they call the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
For Toronto, number 24, Mason Plumlee. Into the game for the Utah Jazz.
Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
To Dinwiddie. Shot from the lane won't go.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Fires the three. Seth Curry off the mark. Good defense. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Fires the three. Like the confidence, but Bamba forced that one. To Dinwiddie. J.R. Smith with the strong finish.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Harden to Seth Curry. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Cleans it up. Harden. The hot night continues. He's at 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Dwayne Dedmon tips it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend.
Boom, baby. Harden. That's good D. Shot no good. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. To Evans. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? To Fareed. Mo Bamba. Harden. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Can't connect from inside.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Fareed works it up top. To Mo Bamba. Harden. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
It's James Harden once again. From long range. Offensive board. Straight on look. Harden. Oh, good offense beating good defense. Now a whistle, and Toronto's going to use a timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. To Griffin. Jazz pick it up.
That's all she wrote. Dribble it out.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Kenneth Fareed at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Dinwiddie into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Oh, you could sense that coming. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Baseline drive. Smith on the drive, but his shot won't fall. That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Jazz. It's the Jazz who come away with the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That'll wrap things up.